Hey everyone, you're watching my second voiceover review out of the 4 puzzles I received this week. In this video, I'll be talking about the Angstrom MGC 4x4. I'd like to preface this video by just saying sorry about the terrible angle on some of these solves. This camera is honestly quite difficult to use for me sometimes, but hopefully the voiceover review is helpful, and let's just get started on that. The Angstrom MGC 4x4 costs $29.99, which is $10 more than the stock version. It measures 60mm on each side and weighs about 114 grams, which are all pretty standard specifications. Out of the box, the puzzle had a really nice smooth, almost plush feeling, although it was still a little gummy and slow, which is obviously to be expected when it comes to premium puzzles out of the box. It was, however, very promising, and I was really looking forward to how the cube would perform with more break-in. After my first 30 solves or so, I could really start to tell that the cube was beginning to break in. I ended up getting some really nice times, especially considering that I had become really demotivated from practicing 4x4. This included a 24.84 average, which I believe is my second best average to date. Throughout the week, I've also just been doing even more solves, and I ended up getting a 20.48 single, which is also my second best ever. I have since then slightly tightened the tensions. The cube has now retained that frictionless, fluid, and stable feeling. Corner twists are not a problem, and pops are generally rare. This cube has sped up a lot since then, although surprisingly it's still a tad bit slower than the rest of my mains. Personally, I don't mind it, but it is something worth noting. I have confidently switched to this puzzle as my 4x4 main. So if you're looking for a new 4x4 and are rather serious about the event, then I would highly recommend the Angstrom MGC 4x4. You could obviously just get the stock MGC 4x4, although that might be slightly difficult to set up, at least it was for me. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this puzzle. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of these solves.